Back with another video for you. Hope you woke up. I'ma say in that new place in space, that new head place in space. Joy intact, peace intact, understanding, disciplines in your bag. Appreciative you got to open them again, man. Every time you open them, it's chance. It's chance. It's another chance. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. But you got to understand this. If you get it, it's a reason you get it. It's a reason you get it. It's things you got to do. It's things you got to figure out. It's assistance you got to give, man. Prophet sending blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding. Each individual out there, man, no exceptions. Never no exceptions. And that's funny because the message Spirit giving me is no matter who you are. You see, you come into a reality where everything around you seems real. How you think seems real. So you start experiencing life. You get to the point where you don't like some of that shit. You don't like the way some people make you feel. You don't like the way you feel about certain things. You just don't like certain parts of this reality. And you change and you wrestle and you change and you wrestle. You know, you're up and down. You're up and down. And then you come to a place where there's no doubt about it. You can change it if you choose to. Only if you choose to. Yeah, okay, you can tell me about your situation and your circumstances. Okay, yeah. And you can tell me about what they did and how this happened. You can tell me all them things. But you still got to tell me that you're being provided, that life force, you getting your eyes opened, and you still can think. You still have to tell me that too. But you might want to leave it out. That's why with Prophet, it ain't no exceptions. It ain't no leave it out. The places I've been, the ways in which I've experienced and seen, it gives me this kind of message for you. It all adds up to this kind of message for you. Mind over matter. That's simply not engaging your mind within all of this matter, within all of these physical things that you see, these distractions. Yeah, sure, we need a lot of them. We need a lot of it in our life. It's part of civilization. That's what you got to understand. That's part of civilization. Like, that's not part of your soul. Your soul is trying to show civilization how to live, how to be, how to respond, how to feel. That's what your soul trying to teach civilization. Your spirit just walking the steps for you. You know, and you'll have a good spirit on this block. You'll catch the next block and you done pick up something else. Your mood done change. You don't feel the same. But you don't understand it. You just think you're going through the motions because you're forgetting about that spiritual walk when you open your eyes. You forgetting to remember you got a soul and a spirit. You forgetting to remind yourself that you connected to the divine, man. You the one. You forget to tell yourself that. And then you leave and you get caught up in all that matter. All that matter. This is the thing, though, that you got to understand. When you're getting caught up in all that matter, your mind's still with you yet. It's still with you. See, a lot of individuals, y'all out there, y'all don't understand that. Y'all leave, y'all within all that matter. So when you go home and you try to use your mind don't work because your mind caught up in all the matter. It actually is not mind over matter, it's matter over your mind is what matters to you. And that's just these habits we be picking up. If it's right, let it be right to you, bro. If it's wrong, don't worry about it. But I'm hitting a bunch of y'all on the head. I know that. It's not about pointing fingers, man. Because if you see me doing something that you know it gonna help me, I want you to correct me. Like, I'm not gonna get mad at you. I want you to, I'm begging you to. Because that's the places we all gotta find and get ourselves to. That's the whole point. That's what you're working for. So opening your eyes and thinking that you could stay the same, thinking that you just gotta accept the same, thinking that you gotta feel the same way, thinking that you just know the same thing, thinking that you, no, man. Change. Each and every day. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, that's irrelevant. You know, so we live life and we go through these motions. So we get ourselves to the place where we know we can make the decision to change whatever it is. But we wrestle with that. We wrestle with our own mental. What you're doing is you wrestling with your ego. You're not wrestling with your mental. You're wrestling with your ego. You wrestling with how the show been gone in your life. It's almost like I want to go look at a new house, but I'm not sure if I'm going to feel comfortable over there. I feel comfortable in this one. I've been in this one. You know, and that's the reality that individuals have. And that'll keep an individual in a, just that word, comfortable, or keep an individual stuck in a cycle. There's nothing wrong with cycles if it's cycling not right. Because there's nothing wrong with the blood in your body. Your heart seems to be filtering it pretty well. But a lot of things doesn't really matter. I'm going to say that again. A lot of things doesn't really matter. Individuals make things matter. See, when you make the wrong things matter, what you doing to your mind? You're confusing yourself. I don't know what else you're going to get out of it. There's a profit get out of it. What matters need to change in your reality. It need to change in your reality, because if the same things matter to you that you had in the old energies, you sure ain't got it all right. You might have some of it right, but you're trying to bring some things in the bag you're trying to get through the airport that it's not supposed to go. We taking off. You can't bring it. Your beep are gonna go off every time. A lot of things don't matter. A lot of y'all get mad for things that don't matter. A lot of y'all will say something for something that don't even matter to you. A lot of individuals, y'all care about the wrong things. Now let me ask you this, is mind over matter? Okay, cool. This morning, did anybody wake up and say, I'm gonna be the best version of myself? Like, I'm gonna try to have a perfect day. I'm gonna try to do things the right way. Like, let me give homage to my ancestors. Thank you, source. Like, let me meditate for a minute, man. Catch my space, man. Like, I'm being nice all day long. I'm using like, any one of y'all, like, y'all drill yourself like that? No doubt about it, y'all say thank you for opening my eyes. I get that part. But I'm saying, like, the drill within your discipline, that little tablet of your discipline, you tried that this morning? And if you didn't, it's cool. But, like, that's the places we gotta put ourselves in. See, when we start marching after that, man, you so much more in order. You so much more focused. You can see so much of what you want, and not all of that matter. All of that matters. Because you know one thing, just like I know. If you leave without somewhere to go, you don't know where you're gonna wind up at. If you leave without somewhere to go, you don't know where you're gonna wind up at. Just like if you go to the store and you don't know what you're gonna get. You just going to the store. You coming out with all kind of stuff. You coming out with some extra shit anyway if you just go to get one thing. That's how the mind works. That's how the mind works. The mind is easily distracted. Like easily distracted. Why though? Why? Cause of ego. Ego say you ain't doing that shit. Like he been walking you through life. He not about to sit on the side. That's how your ego be doing. Look to the left. Look at that shit, man. You remember when that shit was good, huh? It'll take you clean from where you was, man. Give you a highlight reel, man, right quick. A lot of us, we fall for it. Like we fall for it. Some of us, we don't. It depends on the individual. But it's a lot of things out there that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. And yeah, we came here to show love and learn love. Yes, indeed we did. Some shit don't hold love. It just don't hold love. It don't even call for you to put love in it. It takes you out of love. It takes you away from love. It's here just for that purpose. A lot of things are here just for that purpose, yeah. And like some of it is supposed to be here. Like it's in the divine order for it to be here like that, yeah. For you to see if you're going to make your free choice the right way. These words from Prophet this morning, straight from divine. See if you're going to make it the right way. That's all it be. Same as when I look at one. Same as when they look at one. Same as when we go somewhere and hear something. Every situation, man. You got moments. Man, you got moments all day, yeah. All day you got a moment. Another moment right now. Let's first pause. Another moment. Like, it's nothing but moments. It's nothing but moments. Well, why are you saying that, Prophet? Because you got to have momentum. You got to have momentum, man. You got to understand you going somewhere. You got to understand Spirit done took that wine and he let you go. But you on your way somewhere. You know some of them get stuck. You got to kind of tap it. Then it start working again. That's how it is out here. That's why I need you to understand, like, you're not no different from the way my mind work. Like, our shit is the same. You can't tell me nothing that I'm going to understand and me tell you things that you can understand if our consciousness is not connected. Like, make it make sense for whoever needed to. It's one consciousness. That's why some shit you see that people do, you don't like that shit. You don't like it because you don't want it in your consciousness. You don't want it in your consciousness. But this is deeper than how you think of it. I'm just telling you that. You don't want it in your consciousness. Some shit you like. You want it. You like that. I want that to be a part of me. I like that shit. That shit cool as shit. You like it. You want it to be a part of your consciousness, man. The thing with that is this. Mind over matter is how you sharpen it up. Mind over matter is how you sharpen it up. It's how you be aware of the energy you need to be aware of. Because that's what consciousness is. It's energy. Aware of the energies that you're dealing with. You sit down now. And I don't care who you are. Listen to me good. You sitting down right now. And you got some orbs flying around you right now. I don't care who you are, where you at. Listen to me. You got some orbs flying around you right now. Some of that shit look like lint in the air, huh? You don't know what it is. You take it for lint up there. Man, look, bro. Y'all have so much around y'all. You in a reality that you don't even understand that you in yet. You can't shake it. God is inside of you. Like that supremeness to you, whether you realize it or not, it's there. Whether you acknowledge all of them angels around you, they there. Them energies is there. Whether you acknowledge it, always has been. It's going to be like that every time you come back. Till you get it. Always, man. Always, always, always. If you can look at it, we be looking so silly thinking we alone, bro. You would look so silly thinking you alone if you can actually see all these energies around you, man. It might scare you. It might scare you, man. It might scare you, bro. You're never alone. You can't be. You can't be. Because you unfixed and the divine experiencing life with you. Experiencing life with you. You can't be alone. It's impossible for you to be alone. Like that'll never be a real thing. Like you can shut that down within your mind frame. The divine having this experience with you. Some days you wake up, you feel like he with you. Some days you wake up, you feel like he not. That's because you never sunk it into your head. That it's the oneness. It's the oneness, and it can't never be separated. So you can't think of it like that. Till you get yourself to these head places and spaces of belief and truth, your mind not gonna work the way it's supposed to work. You have to embed these things within you. That oneness, like you are God and God is you. You have to embed that within you. Because you're gonna forever look somewhere else if you don't. You're gonna forever look somewhere else if you don't. And who you talking to, prophet? Shh. No matter who. No matter who I'm talking to. See, the reason it don't matter is because you not matter. You mind within this matter. You are consciousness within this vessel. That's why mind is over matter. That's why you got dominion. You run this ship. You run this. And you connected to each and everything. That grass on that ground, that's just like that heart in your body. Almost the same thing, man. Almost the same thing. You could take that land and that's the same as your heart and your brain, man. You will cut it, but that's it. That's as far as you're gonna let it be for you. Things that's really sacred, individuals have no idea of what it is. See the air that you breathe? See when that wind blowing by you? That's sacredness, man. That's sacredness. That ground, regardless of the environment is in, that's sacredness. That ground hold energies that go back far as your mind can think. Far as your mind can think. And these energies can't go nowhere. Don't forget, we trapped in school. We trapped in school till a spirit check us out. We trapped in school till a spirit check us out. All of these energies here. Look around and see how many different characters, different variety of people, man. And you can see these energies, man. You can see them. You can see them, man. Some people commit their life to certain things, man. Look, and